Sevens rugby. Fiji, as ever, wanted to claim centre ground. The message is writ large there on their armbands to friends and families back home, and seeking some divine inspiration as well as ever. But they have proven to be the team to beat in recent times, the South Sea Islanders. The very experienced referee we have here in Anthony Moyes from Australia. Can South Africa, for the third time of asking, halt the march of the proud and powerful Fijians, who head them by 2 points in the HSBC Sevens World Series table? And Fiji on a run of 18 wins here in Tokyo. More importantly, they're looking to retain the cup they won in sensational fashion 12 months ago with a brilliant 70-metre run for glory from Youngwaisea Nathungu. Scott Hastings joins me, Wyn Griffith, in the commentary box here for what is likely to be another cracking semi-final. Stolen there by Quokka Smith, strides out almost to the try line. Justin Gedould is there. The South Africans pile in, looking for the early score here, and look to catch the Fijians napping. There it is. Smith once again barreling his way towards that try line. One more pass might do it. Gedould to the man of the moment, Werner Kok. It won't be a try, but Scott Hastings, South Africa know full well that in the two previous encounters, Fiji have got off to a flying start.
Yeah, very much so, but well, Gedould had an opportunity to go left. He came back right on the earlier on. Fiji absolutely flooded the contact situation. Lucky not to get away and give away a penalty though. And as a result, it's Fiji who breathe easy because they've got the put in at the scrum despite that South African pressure.
Well, Fiji have got out of jail there. Good work by Kyle Brown, bundling Ravuvu over the sidelines so that they will get the line out. Ravuvu will seal the win over South Africa in Hong Kong a week ago with a second half try. Gripping hard there is Quokka Smith on the shorts of Kyle Brown. Well taken, Brown drives forward. Quokka Smith this time out to Gedould. Gedould has a go himself. Wonderful tackle there by Ravuvu. It's still on though for South Africa and for Siabela Sanatla. No quarter asked and no quarter given here. The advantage is over. Mistake by Justin Gedould. That is the pressure of the semi-final.
Yeah, two big calls by Anthony Moyes. You may have heard him say advantage over on both occasions. But watch the line-out here, wearing the number 3 jersey. Frankie Horn goes in. Look at the way he goes beyond the ball, takes out the player. That allows Quokka Smith to go in, create the ball. But South Africa couldn't polish off the execution of that attacking movement.
Once again, Fiji get out of jail. It's a long kick downfield. Tracking back there is Justin Gedould. Outstanding young player at the 20s representative. A mistake out on the full. Yeah, forget that. Just concentrate on your game.
Yeah, the kick wasn't outstanding either. And of course the wet conditions in here dictate a different change and style within the South African player. We know they're noted for their kicking, of course, against the great handling team of Fiji, who seem to just belie the conditions at times.
Yeah, they raced into 21-0 lead against New Zealand a week ago to win in Hong Kong, and in similar fashion they won in Las Vegas. And in the semi-final in Hong Kong a week ago, they raced into a commanding lead and left the Blitzbokker too much to do in the second half. This is Samisoni Viri Viri. Now then, these are the Fijians in full flight to Semi Kunatani. Inside to Jasavere Maloa Viri Viri. Couldn't quite grasp the ball.
Oh, what a pickup by Samisoni Viri Viri. Watch though the excellence of Kyle Brown, who knocked the ball out the hands.
Well, he still can afford a smile, can Samisoni Viri Viri. But now the pressure is on the South African try line. There it is in the background, inviting the Fijians to try and push the Blitzbokker off their own ball. They might well have done so. Good work, and this is where the Fijians have become good of late, but a little discipline there.
Yeah, Batimo Ravovo, he got penalised at the base there, winning that number 12 jersey, although playing in the traditional scrum half role. Great drive by the Fijian forwards, though, to put pressure on the South African three.
Well, a pulsating opening 2 minutes as South Africa gets the ball away. 1,006 points now to his credit. Crossed the 1,000 mark against Scotland in the quarterfinals, won by 20-0. Defeated Canada yesterday in the opening match by 29-7. But Canada regrouped, as we've seen already today, to defeat New Zealand in a historic win. Well, another mistake there, this time by Quokka Smith. The pressure is getting to South Africa, it appears.
Yeah, a little word there from Captain Carl Brown. Brown took the ball in the line out, Horn went again, but the little nudge forward.
South Africa have lost twice in Cup semi-finals to Fiji at Vegas by 24-19 and Hong Kong 21-15.
Past the shoulder, knee off the ground as well. Crouch. Bind.
So Ravuvu feeds. Out it comes. Colin is out. Into midfield, very, again, can't quite gather the pass here. The apology from Savanatha Rawatha. Those tries this season, there they are. Sibelo Sanatla, Savanatha Rawatha, they are the line breakers. No one does it better. And did you see who's in third place? Semi Kunatani. Semi Kunatani on the far side of the headband. 2 tries against South Africa in Las Vegas, 1 in Hong Kong, and what he'd give to get one right now.
Steady. We didn't have a bind for either of you this time.
Boys insisting on the scrum being steady and stable, straight. What a huge tussle swept up there by Ravuvu. The kick from the captain, Colin Issau. Back there this time is South Africa. Cock is with him. Ball flying everywhere. Geduld under pressure again. Good tackle coming in from Rawatha. And we've arrived at the break. Well, where have those last 7 minutes gone? 0-0. No score. But both teams have had their opportunities.
On a knife edge, this one. South Africa did really well there. They got bodies back behind the ball. Survived the counter and the large kick and territorial pressure from Fiji. This one on an absolute knife edge.
And on balance, Scott, I would think that the South Africans and their coach, Neil Powell, would be the happier of the two coaches, because South Africa have been able to halt the Fijians and prevent them from getting those early scores.
Yeah, and getting the momentum into their game. Once they get momentum, they're almost impossible to stop. Let's listen in to Coach Neil Powell.
Nou vir die eerste afskoot. Die game word bepaal deur hierdie volgende afskoot. Alright, 1%ers bring jou 1%ers. Op die volgende skram, op ons volgende skram, Zulu skram. So gooi hom in en loop ek oor. Moet meer raak gaan hoor. Moet net sien laer gaan en Zulu net vir die bal uitrol aan die ander kant. Meer loop meer raak.
This half in their half. You got it? Yeah. Keep your heads up. Don't take any early movement. Keep your shape all the time. Go forward and apply some pressure against South Africa. The more the game rolls on, the more pressure they'll come into. Okay? Let's go.
Well, talking about pressure, I felt that the Fijian forwards in Kunatani, Veramalua and Rasungi put their opposite numbers, Horn, Smith and Brown, under real pressure, and as a result it was South Africa on 2 or 3 occasions, both in scrum and on line-out play, where South Africa were unable to gain any precedence over their opposition.
But wouldn't you say that Fiji are missing the power of Pio so prominent in Hong Kong a week ago, injured this week, sadly, for Ben Ryan. But interestingly, Ben Ryan again, keep your heads up, because he knows that once the Fijian heads drop, then things can go wrong for them.
Yeah, it's interesting. Tuai does give an option where he just sucks in tacklers, tends to suck in 2 tacklers and offloads with a sort of basketball type pass and holds the ball above that. However, he's not playing, so the dynamics just change a little bit. And of course, one of the biggest dynamics on day 2 here, knockout rugby here in the Tokyo Sevens, is the weather and the wet conditions.
So here we go then with the second half. No score in this first cup semi-final. Both teams have had their opportunities, and first possession in the second 7 minutes will go Fiji's way.
Semi Kunitani right on the button of the catch from Siabelo Sinatla. A little bit of edge in this game, there always is. Look at the wry smile there from Captain Kyle Brown from South Africa. There he is on the right of your picture. The blonde hair of Kyle Brown. In he goes against his opposite number, Semi Kunitani.
Advantage.
Put pressure on the South Africans, said Ben Ryan at the break, and in goes
No advantage.
Frankie Horn.
No, Mark's over here.
To try and wrestle that ball clear. The penalty given away. Colin Isau. Now then, there's danger here for South Africa. Raisunge in for Pio 4 tries against Japan, early doors today. It's there once more for the flying Fijians and for Vatemo Ravuvu. Yet another penalty. Back 10 metres, says Anthony Moyes. Quickly taken, or is it? Yes, it is, by Colin Isau. Finding Veramalua. Veramalua! This is the breakthrough! Just to Veramalua.
Well, I mentioned the difference was within the forward exchanges. And Jasa Veramalua, what about his quick feet? Colin Isau, the captain for Fiji, delivered the pass. It was just this step.
Come on, 10 seconds.
Put Quagga Smith on his backside. Kheduld couldn't get near the big Fijian.
Yeah.
And that split the difference between the teams.
Veramalua plays for the Hideaway club in Androga. Well, catch me if you can, he said to the South Africans. And Fiji, through Veramalua, have broken the deadlock. They lead 5-0.
There was no hiding away from that big fella as he stepped and danced his way towards the try line. But Dimo Ravovo, he misses the conversion.
Kick lands on the cock. Kunitani holding on. Quagga Smith, a revelation for South Africa, just his second season. Kyle Brown, the veteran captain, of 46 tournaments now. South Africa to the flying Siabelo Sinatla. Looks to get the offload back inside. The Fijians are there though in numbers, contesting the breakdown. Good work by Rasunge to cut off the pass. So Quagga Smith carries the ball into the 22, and once more it's Kunitani who's penalised.
Smith is so strong, isn't he? He's going to just bring a little bit of knowledge to the ball as he just slows the ball down there. Quagga Smith, physical in the exchanges.
Current leaders of the HSBC World Series on 110 points. South Africa, they'll head Fiji by 2 points, but never mind about that. It's the cup here in Tokyo that's in the balance. Let's have another look at that when he touched the ball right at the base of the upright.
Yeah, that's a try for me, Keith. He's brought the ball back against the upright. That's allowed a try. The upright and the padding around the post is part of the try line.
Time is off.
Well, let's see what led up to that.
Back you go.
Anthony Moyes will be asking, so was it a knock-on, I wonder?
Okay. Yeah.
Crucial decision.
We're going to RVR whether or not it was grounded against the post, please. So what grounded against the post is a try.
Well, watch it once again. I think it was. First thought I had was it not forward? But you'll see Khedul's behind the back of the posts, so his body, so he's not knocking the ball on. He gathers the ball here, and against the post it goes. Here we go. See, try.
Unless he touched it with his left hand.
He's lost that forward, he didn't ground it. Okay, lost forward, no try.
Hang on a second, he pulled it into himself.
Oh, sorry.
Now, was it touched before that with his left hand? That is the question.
Okay. Wait, we're going to check this man as well. Okay, you're right to go, Captain.
There.
Okay. Time back on.
I don't see how that's a knock-on if you're pulling it into your body, but the decision is made.
Controversial it may be, but Fiji still hold that slender advantage. It might be enough, then again it might not be, as the ball spits out to Justin Gedould. Van der Kok to pump the legs. It's there for Gedould. It's been called for on the narrow side by Quagga Smith. All hands to the pump. Terrific try for the youngster. Quagga Smith.
Celebrate with your team. Nothing to them. Okay, nothing.
Quagga Smith has been outstanding for the Blitzbokke. Look at the steps inside the tackle of Kunitani. Along comes Rawatha. And also holding on there was Rasungi, but he has the presence of mind to stay big. What was impressive about South Africa was they didn't panic. They were under huge, huge pressure. They kept their shape, they kept their form, they kept their heads.
And this for the lead. There it is, the flag is in the air. And you begin to ask the question whether that run of 18 wins for Fiji is about to come to an end. There's still, though, plenty of time to go. 7-5. The Blitzbokke lead. Ben Ryan celebrated his first ever Hong Kong win a week ago. He was lost for words. Not a demonstrative character, Ben Ryan. So Fiji will have to be at their level best for the remaining minute and a half, and here they come, looking for a try which could clinch a place in the final. Away goes Yengeli Tuwai, just available work, looking for his second score. Fiji are there in numbers. Kunatani, brilliant tackle there from Van der Kok, and it's a South African penalty.
Well, South Africa got back in the numbers there. They got bodies. Jerry Tuan, what a break by the scrum half. It was a step and go. However, the action's not over yet because South Africa have missed touch.
And Jerry Tuai has it again, the dancing feet of the Fijian number 9. He scored some wonderful tries for Fiji in the past, crucial tries as well. Too much time on the ball there by Sungi, the number 8, but Fiji have it back and they've lost possession once again. As the clock runs down, it will be a Fijian scrum, and this could well be the last chance for the reigning champions here in Tokyo.
Well, the dipping pass just spilt here. Oh, well, that would have been a try, wouldn't it, for Fiji?
Well, South Africa were denied 12 months ago, but they're within 15 seconds of reaching the cup final once again here in Tokyo. Neil Power, probably the most cool, if not calculating coach on the World Series circuit.
Breathtaking stuff though, Wyn Griffith, isn't it, here? It's you can feel the tension in the commentary box and you can feel the tension out in the field of play.
South Africa winners in Dubai and their home tournament in Port Elizabeth when they were in scintillating form, third in the last 3 tournaments, but within a few seconds of their best result in a long time. Anthony Moyes just checked that the Fijian player has been escorted off the feet, and the clock restarts with the Fijian put in. Gedould got his hand to it, but it's a reset. So this then, the final play. Can Fiji make it 2 Tokyo finals in a row? Can they make it 3 finals in a row? Out it goes from Jerry Tuai. to the captain, the circle in his out. This is Rawatha. Big, powerful Samanatha Rawatha. A few South African bodies in the way. Need a scrum half here. And Fiji. Now then, through Semi Kunatani. The offload to Samasoni Viri Viri, looking back inside. And South Africa look to hold him up. But the Fijian has done remarkably well to go to ground, and that is it. The South Africans are celebrating. It's time, full time, and they are through to the cup final here in Tokyo. Fiji at last have been beaten here. Well, Neil Powell knew exactly what he was going to get from Fiji, but stopping them, he said, was another. But he's done just that. And he can prepare now for the final. Handshakes all round. Disappointment for Ben Ryan, but what a classic match that was. Not a high-scoring game, but it's finished. Fiji 5, South Africa 7.
Tokyo 7's 2015 Match 40 Cup Semi-Final. England versus Canada.
Second Cup semi-final. Here are the teams for England and Canada.